Hey everybody, it's Riku Go, and in this video I'm going to talk about how is life here in Cyprus during the pandemic. Should you fly here now, or is it better to just wait until everything is over? I'm going to give you my best tips if you're planning to fly to Cyprus, to move here, or even to live here. In this way you can save yourself some money, time and energy. Also, I'm just a regular guy talking about my experiences of living here in Cyprus and flying here during the pandemic. So this is not a medical or political video. So definitely just relax and enjoy this video. Also, this video will stay relevant for a long period of time just because I'm focusing on the most general things of living here in Cyprus and how the life is affected by the pandemic. I'm also going to talk about what may change in the future, and I'm going to give you a very handy tip to stay up to date to the current measurements and restrictions here in Cyprus. So definitely make sure to watch this video until the end, as it's getting very interesting and helpful. And let's start with how Corona really affects the life here in Cyprus. Compared to other countries, the daily and total COVID cases may seem very small, but Cyprus is also a relatively small island with a population of just 1 million. I remember in summer 2020, where everything was just about normal, we could go outside without much restrictions. We had to wear a mask in public, but besides that, everything seemed very normal. But in November last year, everything started to rise. Just before Christmas 2020, we reached a very critical point, and this was where we had to go into a total lockdown again. But recently the measurements are getting loose again. It's like a back and forth, like in many other countries that you may know from your home country as well. So for freedom activities, nothing is really guaranteed that you can definitely make it here in Cyprus at the moment. But the most important things are of course possible, like grocery shopping, going for a walk, or even doing sports. And under specific conditions you even can go to the restaurant, in a hotel for example if you're a tourist, or going to a gym under specific conditions as well. But for this I recommend you a tip later on. I think the measurements in Cyprus are very similar to a lot of other countries. Of course there are exceptions with countries where you can do everything at the moment, and there are also countries that are very strict and have a total lockdown. But Cyprus, in my opinion, is for a normal person like me very normal, and you can do almost everything that you have to do on a daily basis. Of course this depends very much on your job, family, health condition, but if you're watching this video and if you're planning to move to Cyprus at the moment, I think that you're a normal person like I am as well. And if this is the case, I think you will have a very good time here in Cyprus as soon as you arrive here. Of course things can and will change, but my main message is that as long as you stay relaxed and enjoy your time and appreciate that you're healthy, you will have a good time no matter where you are. Also, as long as you know what the measurements and restrictions are, and as long as you follow them and wear your mask where you have to wear it, even though no one loves it, you will have not much problems here in Cyprus. So let's talk with the next point, and that is life in Cyprus with the Corona pass. Just recently we got introduced to the Corona pass, which means we either need to have one shot of vaccine, or on the other hand we need to have a negative COVID test that is not older than 3 days or 72 hours. If you fulfill one of these two requirements, so either having your vaccine or having a negative COVID test, which by the way also can be a rapid test, so a very fast and cheap test, you can go out without sending an SMS, for example, which was obligatory before. You can also go to restaurants and shopping malls at the moment, and many other things will open within the next few days for people with the Corona pass. And yes, we still have to wear masks in public, and we also have a curfew at the moment from 11 p.m. in the night until 5 a.m. in the morning. But for jobs that require you to work at night or in the morning, you can go to your job place or home with a special document and paper. And when I say that Cyprus is getting more and more normal, I mean that you can just grab a coffee at the harbor and take a walk there, see other people. I've even seen some people doing water sports activities as well as tourists at the beach. And a lot of hotels are open now at the moment as well. If you're planning to come here or even move here, definitely be aware that a lot of government offices and banks work from home now in their home offices. So getting anything done like incorporating a company or getting your yellow slip or immigration done here takes much longer at the moment than without Corona, which is of course logical because people work from their home and this takes more time until every document is signed and everything is worked out. And now we are coming to the tip to stay up to date about the Corona measurements and news, and that is to visit the website cyprusmail.com very regularly and go to their coronavirus section, because they publish very good informations and the most accurate and recent informations about the measurements and everything related to Corona here in Cyprus. And now I'm going to talk specifically about flying to Cyprus during the pandemic. Entering Cyprus is possible at the moment, but you may have to go through a home quarantine, which means that you can't leave your home, apartment or hotel for some days. And also for some people, they have to do another COVID test after this quarantine to test and check if they're really negative now. Being vaccinated will make the entry into Cyprus more smoother, but it's not obligatory. As I said, you also can have the Corona pass with a negative COVID test. Something very, very important if you're planning to fly to Cyprus is to have the flight pass. I will link the official website from the government to the flight pass down in the description so that you can fill it out some hours before you fly, because without it you can't enter the country. And my next tip is to already have a negative COVID test at your airport where you're flying from, so that you have even less problems there. Also, don't be shocked if you have to do another COVID test in Cyprus as soon as you arrive here, and don't be shocked if you also have to pay it. This is what you have to deal with if you want to fly during these extreme times. So just take it, do it, and then you don't have any problems. And then if you've actually arrived here in Cyprus and crossed the border, I know exactly how you feel, because then you've made it and the next chapter of your life can begin. You can then just grab a taxi or rent cars, all that is possible. Even public transport with wearing masks, of course, will take you to your hotel, house or apartment, and you can then just sit down and relax because you've made it. Lastly, with the summer that is coming now here to beautiful Cyprus, I'm looking at the bright side and I wish you all the best. No matter where you are, please stay safe. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them, and I will see you in the next video.